And welcome to the wonderful world of you. You have two options. You can eat it or throw it away. It's a shame when you're working on doing it, man. People hate you, yeah. You gotta live for you and no one else. And I can make you feel like you're not being real. How you gotta live, know what to do for you. Dig that. Work hard, play hard. Do what you wanna do.
Bro, you actually should get some singing lessons. Nah, I'm serious, you know. I've heard people with that literally could not sing and are amazing singers now. And you can actually sing. You're just not trained.
Yeah.
And I think actually if you got, bro, I think you'd be a bad boy singer, you know. I'm actually not guessing. And the thing is, I know some people listen to these things.
Yeah.
Like I'm not, you know me, I'm not good at that. Just
No, not the gas man.
No, I'm not gassing. I'm telling you. Do you remember Sai? Remember my boy Sai?
Black guy.
Yeah.
Nah.
If you saw him, you know him on the back.
Yeah.
So Sai, bro, like could not sing a lick, bro. Couldn't sing in tune.
You can train to sing.
Yeah, he got CDs.
Yeah.
Like vocal training CDs, and I think he just put the work in the lab. And then twos at one point, everyone's begging him to sing.
Oh man.
He's the vocal that everyone wants to hear.
Like T-Pain.
Yeah, bro. He's, trust me. But he could. When I say to you, he could not sing, bro. But you can actually sing. You're just not trained.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got a vocal there, bro. I think Sunday school days taught you how to sing.
Uncle Peter's choir.
Yeah, man. Just taught you how to sing, bro. You're just not. You're not disciplined yourself to actually be a singer, because obviously that's not really what you're trying to do. You're just having fun with it. But actually, bro, you could be a bad boy singing, you know. Tell you straight.
Cheers,
in
bro.
fact, someone asked me that today.
What?
They said, is your brother? Did they say, is your brother a musician? I was like, nah.
What?
I said he loves music. I said, actually, he could be a really good singer. I said,
Could I look a bit like Lammy? I'm a musician.
I feel saying that's what they're trying to do, you know. So I was thinking, now why would you? But then I said, actually, no. But I said he loves music, which is always a good start.
They try and lump all this light skinned, stocky guys
I know, brother.
To one thing, man. It's Ice Cube and Lanry. Like.
Yeah, I know, brother. But I had to, I had to concede. I was like, nah. But actually, I said, if he really wanted to. In fact, I used the same example. So she knew Sai.
Yeah.
I was like, trust me. I said his vocal is better. His starting vocal is much better than Sai's.
Yeah.
But I said if he trains, he'd have a killer vocal. Yeah, he could, bro. Trust me, killer vocal.
Cheers, bro.
Ask for it.
And he's Mr. Simon Coleman.
I know, but he's a good teacher. he's a good vocal trainer, man.
When he cussed that boy in Cambridge, that's one of the coldest. Rude awakenings that boy needed. So he come out of his own solo track, man. It took time. He'd written, obviously been through some things in life, and it's just trying to share the pay with everybody.
Yeah, no, we ain't
Vin
trying to
having
that.
it. Vin's like, nah, never stop working in this cafe, man. Be a waiter the rest of your life, because you'll never be a singer.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
That was cold.
That was there.
It was hot outside, but it was cold in there.
It was cold in there, boy.
I felt the aircon on.
I feel like the dude literally thought. The problem was for him. That was in Oxford, didn't it? Was it Oxford? Oxford. It was Oxford.
Yeah, Oxford.
So he probably is not used to coming across people that actually
Honest.
are musical.
Yeah.
So in his mind, he thought his thing was certified.
Yeah.
We were like, nah, King, like, what's that? And obviously they were militant, but he was more militant to the fact of he was like, actually, your parents have sent you to Oxford University, and you're chasing a music career with no musical ability. That's
where I'm at, though, to be fair. Like, people tell you stuff like your friends and your family, like, oh, you can sing, you can do this and that, but when the reality is, you need to hear it from somebody random, I think.
Music is literally like, you know, like we were saying about how many people engage in football.
Yeah.
But it's only a very small percentage that get to play for England.
Yep.
Like, listen, music is to be enjoyed firstly by yourself.
Yeah.
If you're just trying to do something for yourself,
That's the main
thing. That's cool.
That's your main target audience.
But please, when it's a career, there's some things that you just need to understand.
My advice as well: stay independent.
I have to,
because you don't want people telling you. But once again, I'm not getting into it. Every week, I try not to get into this. But you know where I'm going. You know where I'm going, and you don't want to end up like these guys.
Nah, man, don't go to the parties. You end up getting kicked down the hotel corridor. It's mad. It's very true. And
as I'm getting older now, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm glad I never took that path, because some of the weirdness and badness.
No, 100%. But that was them. Don't forget, they got signed, to Sony.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time, like, there was a dude that was wanting to manage them, and they were trying to take him down the path. And it was going to be what's the word I'm looking for? Like a stereotypical R&B path.
Yeah. Generic.
And they are not stereotypical R&B guys.
And if you're not, then they say they can't market you.
Yeah. So then now all of a sudden you've got to start doing stuff, wearing stuff, being in places that...
Doing songs with people that you wouldn't normally
necessarily be. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, years down the line, there's pictures of you with people that are getting caught up in RICO cases and sex trafficking cases.
You're getting called to be a witness. You're getting told that you were
a part of this and you were on Epstein Island. It's long. And so, like, it's this whole thing for fame thing is a bit dead. So, you're better off going for something a little bit more sure. Unless you really do have...
If you do it the independent way, you're not overly bothered about money, because you don't even need to buy, like, CDs and stuff anymore.
Nah, digital, everything's digital.
Hey, you just post online and you can make dough.
Yeah. No,
have a bit of a personality.
That's true. But do you think people, like, are happy with that, though? So me and the missus, me and the wife were having that debate. I said, I feel like people do things for reaction and for accolade and validation.
I think once the money's not enough, then they do. But I think the primary goal at the start is always money.
But the weird thing is, like, I always remember thinking, I need to, like, explain to people the business of music.
Yeah.
I was mad at, like, I was, like, shocked. Even because I'd be like, bro, do you realise that you got so much talent and there's so many avenues that you can go into to make...
Yeah.
It's like football. You don't have to kick a football to make money in football.
Nah.
There's so many things you can do within football that will give you an amazing wage and lifestyle.
Yeah.
But everyone wants to be the
footballer.
Number 9. And I sort of realised, I thought, you don't really want me to tell you about, man, you should be a session musician.
Yeah.
Get paid doing that, or do sessions, like you could put your package together and do vocal sessions. Or
there's other things you can do and make like a decent living off it. You don't have to be the star.
Nah, I actually want to. They say they want to get that out there. For I actually want to be a star.
Yeah, 100%.
Actually want to be a star.
But that's what you taught as a kid.
Yeah,
you taught you can be a rock star, you can be an actress, you can be a movie star. Like, but the chances are it's not going to happen.
Nah, and if you want to really love acting, like man, be an extra. They get money.
That's how you start off. That's how Thingy did it. Yeah. Samuel.
That's so true. There's all these small dibby roles, and then eventually, if you grind long enough, you land.
It is potluck.
It's hard, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you think about it, or when we think about all the names that come to our head, they're not representative of the amount of people that have actually tried to make it. You know
even like what's her name, Leona Lewis, great vocalist, but her songs and music was boring in my opinion.
Did not happen.
And the people voted for her to be the queen and the champion.
Yeah, nah.
That bleeding song was just. I hated that song.
Yeah, no, great. I feel like there's so many facets that go into success, and it's not all in your head.
You got to have appeal, man. You got to be appealing.
You got to be appealing. 2, you've got to have the right product. So if you're a singer, you got to have the right song.
You got to have the right people advising you.
You have to have the right people advising you. You know what I mean? There's so many things that go into it, which again, while going back to that original thing where you talked about.
And sign the right deals, because Another thing which is a bit upsetting to me, Khalees, when she signed with Pharrell and that, when she was like 19, she's saying that they made her sign all these mad contracts, and his argument to her is, well, you signed it, like, I didn't make you sign it, and now you upset because you're not getting what you feel you deserve, but like, that was never my job.
Yeah, and it's not. And I think the thing is, like, it's that thing of now it's a lot easier because everyone can be independent.
Yeah,
and they can build their artistry.
Yeah,
and they're following, bro.
We're seeing people come off with like one-hit wonder songs out of nowhere, and you're just thinking, who's this guy? And then they just disappear into obscurity.
Yeah.
But it's easier now than ever.
Yeah. You can build your own audience. You don't need a label to put your name in front of people. Social media, TikTok, all them thing there, SoundCloud.
Will
get you. Remember, like, imagine that 20 years ago, bro. 20 years ago? Let's say 25 years ago. Definitely the internet was not popping 25 years ago.
No.
Yeah, so we're talking
maybe like
mid-90s.
Yeah.
Mid-90s, yeah? Nobody could have imagined you could make music in your room and get 1,000 people to hear that from your bedroom.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you're not even...
Unless you own like a private radio station or pirate.
That's
the only way you could do that.
It is crazy. People can... There's artists out there that have never really like had a label or anything like that, and have got 10,000 people listening to them.
Got millions of active.
Wild, bro.
Yeah.
That was never happened. But obviously that doesn't...
Even that boy you showed me the other day, I'm just like, I'd never hear of this guy if it weren't for the internet.
Which one?
The guy from Leeds, but it sounded a bit like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, so now people can put out the projects and they can allow people to... Now, how do we monetize that? That's the problem. It's the making the money bit that's hard.
I don't think you monetize that side of it anymore, though.
You can't. You got to find the money somewhere else.
How you find the money now is through doing live shows and...
There we go. So you got to pique people's interest and say, right, I'm touring now.
Yeah, you got the tourings where you make your money now.
Yeah.
Because you can't fake that, or you can't sell that on like...
It's not streams. No one's taking a percentage.
Yeah.
It's literally bodies.
There's no workarounds where you can get your phone like jailbroken and you don't have to pay for Spotify, and I'm getting 0.0% penny of each stream. It's like I'm charging £50 a ticket minimum for my show. I get 50-60% of each ticket. Then the other people get their cut, and that's how you do it now. You've got to tour.
Got to put in the legwork.
You have to perform.
I feel you.
Speaking of performing, though, we'll go back to the football. Who do you think in the Euros is going to be? Who are the ones to watch?
I think I'd like to see what Raphael... I feel like certain players, the names have been flying around for a while.
Yeah. But now it's time.
And now it's time to
show and prove.
I would say Rafael Leao from Portugal.
Yeah.
He's been flying around for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I would say...
I like him. I think he's a
good player, yeah.
I think he's a decent person from what I've seen.
Yeah, he seems smiling, seems to enjoy his football. Loyal to AC Milan.
Yeah.
So...
It seems like he's got his head switched on, like he's not into all the nonsense and...
Yeah. No Lukaku behaviour, no.
Not even no Cristiano Ronaldo behaviour, like...
Nah, you see, everything
like the ego's in check.
Yeah. He's clearly their star player at AC Milan.
Yeah.
But he doesn't play like the world has to revolve around him.
No, he's not overly bothered about, I've got to score a goal, I've got to do this and that. Like, I'll just play my sport, I'll just do what I can. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah, no, I feel like I want to see now what he can do.
Do you see Ronaldo crying and stuff because I don't know how true this is. This is just what I've seen online. I think they're crying because his team didn't win nothing.
Did they lose a cup final?
I think they lost a cup final and didn't win the league. And the man was in tears.
Passionate, man.
At that age.
Still, like he's a newborn baby.
That's a baby man thing.
Yeah, no, he just wants to win.
That bad.
He's crying.
I think that's a cry for help, you know.
I mean, the man's literally pretty much won everything under the sun except for... I don't know if he won the Europa League.
Never won the Europa League.
I don't think he's won the World Cup, obviously.
Yeah.
But he's won pretty much everything else.
You could argue he's not won the Euros. You could argue it.
I mean, he definitely wasn't a star of the Euro. But I'd say every other important trophy...
I feel like you have to play in the final to win it. I'm just saying, you can't come off after 10 seconds.
You know what it is though, bro? I'd normally be like, fair enough, but this brother's their record leading.
Only because
his goals.
You know what it is though? What annoys me now about this record leading goal scorer rubbish, which it is, how many games do they play now compared to back in the days? It feels like they play international football every other month.
Well, it's recorded though, isn't it? Like
it is.
People their caps and their goals are all measured.
I think the only time that these international goals should count towards anything at all is in the major tournaments. How many goals have you scored in the knockout stages of the World Cup? How many goals have you scored in the group stages of the Copa America? None of this. He scored 100 goals, but they're all in friendlies against hotel owners.
But Cristiano's definitely scored it. This is the one person you can't argue about.
I don't think he scored a goal in the World Cup or something.
What?
Not outside the group stages.
Really?
I don't think he has.
Oh, maybe they haven't got that far though.
I think yes, but true. But I just think those are that's when them stats matter. I'm thinking he's scoring all these goals against guys who are not doing nothing.
But I mean, yeah, but still 100 and something. How many goals has he got? 100 and.
It's like the other guy who had the record. It's just like
no, but that's a bummy, like that's a Iranian guy, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
He's literally scoring against bombs. No disrespect. And
I feel like Ronaldo's best performances have been against bums.
Wow, bro. I don't know.
His best performances.
I don't know. I feel like that feels a bit controversial. I feel like Ronaldo is one man that I can honestly. I never think, he never scores in big games.
I always think that.
He always scores in big games.
Does he?
In his 38 years? Yeah.
Can't remember.
Always scored. Yeah, always. I'm not saying like, when I say always, I don't mean every big game. But I'm saying, he's turned up. He's definitely turned up.
Yeah. I just want to have a quick look on something.
He's definitely turned up.
That Verstappen's top again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Even like, is that Ronaldo and Messi are one in the same in that day? I don't know that Messi's always scored against Brazil. I don't know that Messi's always, but I know he's always scored in a big game. He's got goals in big games. It's not just against El Salvador.
The best goal I think I've seen him score was that one against
probably more penalties.
Spain, and they had to score a goal to keep in the competition. Which once again doing poor, but I'm not going to get into that.
He's trying to do his job.
I'm just doing mine. I'm just reporting the news. Don't shoot the news reporter.
I feel like Cristiano Ronaldo, man, he's delivered, bro. Too many goals. There's too many goals for him not to deliver.
I think he needs deliverance.
I mean, I can't really argue on that one. But, Hobo, go on. Give me the stats.
5 players who have scored the most goals in finals.
He's not in finals, though. That's a terrible question. That's not what makes a great striker. And he's still up there anyway. Because finals, you got to get to the finals.
Yeah.
So that's only got a small pool of players. That don't mean they're the best strikers. They're the strikers that are in the finals.
20 goals, not bad to be fair.
Neymar
don't get enough respect.
21.
Pele.
No, but that's because, this is what I'm saying to you. It's a cheat question. They're the star players, one, but they're playing for the teams that are always getting to the finals.
It's just lucky.
No, it's not lucky. They're supposed to. Barcelona were the best team in the world. They were supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You know, Messi, I'm not even arguing that. I'm like, yeah, man, he's going to be Pele, though. Like, yeah, that's because he was probably playing for the best teams. Yeah. But he must have scored a lot. Like, what finals does he get to?
Pele?
Yeah.
World Cups, innit?
But he scored loads. How many did he
He won 3 World Cups.
Oh, that's what they call him the GOAT, I guess. But he had the best team.
77 goals in 92 games.
That's mad for Brazil.
How many games have Messi and Ronaldo played for? That's what I'm saying. You can't even compare because how much more games they're playing now is ridiculous.
You'd say strike rate. That's what you just say. What's the strike rate?
Yeah.
Which is, a statistical comparison. You can do that. But then you'd also say, well, Pele came blow onto the scene as a teenager, so in the same potential length career. So yeah. And isn't it harder to do it for longer when you're playing more games? Isn't it easier when you're playing less games?
Well,
I don't know. That's just a question. I'm not suggesting it.
Played 100.
How many games he played?
180, 54 of which are friendlies, which is a joke.
He scored 106.
But he's got 50 of those goals. This is Messi, by the way.
Oh, is this Messi?
Yeah.
So go on then. So Messi's...
That's ridiculous. He should...
65 qualifiers and he scored 31 goals in 65 qualifying games. And then what about finals? Like he scored 32 in the finals. What does that finals mean?
I think it's like any final. Like
any final?
Yeah, like for club and country. But this is just for Argentina.
I mean, yeah.
This is a joke, man. I don't know how these goals can count. World Cup qualification, Copa America, 13 goals.
How many World Cup goals?
13.
There we go. That's not the numbers of an absolute giant in the game, but he is a giant in the game.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? He scores 1 in 2 games.
Yeah.
That's not really elite. But it's excellent.
But he's the best.
No. It is elite, but it's not. You wouldn't expect. You thought it was going to be better than that, didn't you? Let's be honest.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. So go look at Ronaldo then. After you criticising poor Ronaldo, let's see.
I'm criticising them both.
Huh?
I'm criticising them both.
But why, man? You're not an easy person.
I'm just saying, man.
But no one. But think about it. They're the best. So you're criticising them, but you're not comparing. You can't compare them to anybody else. No one else has even come close to being as good as that.
It's hard to compare to anybody else yet because the amount of games they're playing and it's only increasing now.
But even strike rate, though, I'm saying just the strike rate.
I feel like somebody will surpass it now because they've got that.
Because they've got more.
They've got that much games to play now.
But if the strike rate's the same, then it is what it is. Because the volume of games only gives opportunity, but you still got to take the opportunity. So if they say, for instance, if they have shot, so that what 2 in 1 is 50% strike rate, yeah, in World Cup. So if someone is 60% and have played 30 games, that's really good. If they've got 60% but they've only played half the games, that ain't no one. How many scored? 128.
So he says.
128 is not bad.
How many are penalties? That's what we need to find out.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of penalties there.
Oh, in fact, I just remembered I actually bought myself a Ronaldo shirt.
Did you?
Yeah. Supporting Portugal in the Euros. A breakdown. We need a breakdown. Right, so
we're directly comparing the two.
Right, so Ronaldo scored 128 goals, 35 assists, 206 appearances.
I'm gonna say straight off I think their strike rates are actually comparable.
He's played 20 more games.
Yeah, but he's also scored 22 more goals.
Yeah.
So they're comparable. Not too much.
Let's see how many of these are penalties. Here we go. Right, so in fact.
Oh, there we go. Look, you see, you're just proving my point here, bro. It's basic math, this, you know. Yeah. 0.6, but it's pretty much the same. That's what I'm saying to you. Look, 0.62, 0.59.
They're both frauds, man. They're both absolute frauds.
Bro, how?
How are you getting that much penalties?
What is that? 20s that he scored?
Yeah, he scored 20, but he's had 27.
That's pretty good.
But how are you getting that many penalties in?
That is it, right?
In international football,
I
that's
think,
crazy.
Bro, can I?
Not including shootouts.
Howie. This is the problem when people look at stats. They have short-term memory.
Yeah.
How many games has the man played?
Appearances, 206.
Right. You actually are complaining that he's got 27 penalties in 206 games.
Mm.
That feels outlandish to you. Think about it.
No, not really.
There we go. That's a normal stat. That's nothing. And we know he's Ronaldo. He's going to be the main penalty taker. So if there's any penalties and he's on the pitch, he's going to take them. That's not a lot of penalties in 206 games. If someone said Arsenal have only had 27 penalties, you'd say there's a conspiracy in 206 games, Premiership games, or football games. You'd be like, what's going on? Why are we not getting more penalties? You know what I'm saying? So really, that's acceptable.
No, to be honest, I wouldn't expect more than like 2 or 3 a season.
Really?
No.
Mad.
I get shocked when I see like, oh, we got a penalty.
Yeah, I feel like that's all right to me. Now, say for instance, if you got like 80 penalty goals, 8 of them goals are penalties, I'd be like, nah, bro, that's a setup. You know what I'm saying?
The Johnson style.
Yeah, that's crazy. So that's actually lets me know, all right, that's actually, I can digest that.
Yeah.
So his numbers are what they are. They're both that, and no one else has done it. No one else has come close to doing it.
True.
So it tells you that what they've achieved is elite.
True. 86 of Ronaldo's goals are tap-ins inside the box.
See, you know what I'm saying? And we never really saw him as a poacher, but
both drawing 11 for free kicks. Outside the box, Messi is in.
Messi's surely got to wash him on that one.
Yeah. Headers, obviously 6'5".
He's gonna get more of them.
Yeah.
So I mean, what it does though, what I think is really interesting, it just shows how he evolved as a player. Like Ronaldo literally became a box, not a Gary Lineker. That's a bit disrespectful, but you know what I'm saying, like a box in a box. I don't really think. Let's be honest. When was the last time? And I'm not criticising.
Wow, in fact, Messi letting me down here.
Nah, but don't forget. This is what I'm saying to you. You're looking at it all wrong. He is ultimately. When was the last time you saw Ronaldo make a run, a Haaland type run, and a ball played him and he scored?
Probably like 2013, 14.
Everything is in the box.
Yeah.
In and around the box. Messi is not that player.
Nah.
He's getting his goals, and his stuff is starting from back here.
Yeah.
He put in work to get his.
True.
I'm not saying that Ronaldo's lazy. I'm just saying his game evolved to just being a Gary. Again, I feel like I'm being mad disrespectful, bro. But you understand what I'm saying, didn't it?
Yeah.
He was a fox in the box.
Yeah, no disrespect.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, man, it wasn't dynamic, and that's why he needs he needs people to feed him. He's not finding them things himself.
Even
anymore.
Messi and Ronaldo have ruined it a bit with this longevity thing.
Yeah,
like I just think
like
nobody else really is going to be able to do it. So that we're holding everyone else to that standard, but it's not realistic.
It's not going to be attainable. They're standalone players.
So I'm not.
Don't get me wrong. There's lots of guys that might get 180 caps.
Yeah.
That could definitely, because Lamine Yamal, if he has a really good career, could easily get 150, 160 caps.
Yeah.
The difference is he going to have that kind of productivity?
Probably not.
Probably not, bro. These are standalone individuals.
Yeah.
That somehow,
in terms of consistency,
it's crazy.
I think we might see people with better ability doing better things.
Yeah. I think we already have.
I think we already have. But they just they've done it.
It's about productivity. And don't forget, he was late to the game. Ronaldo weren't putting in numbers until that season that he left United.
Yeah.
I don't know how old was he when he left United? Was he about 23?
I think there was maybe like 1 or 2 seasons where he did put in numbers for them.
Nah, he got 40 the season before.
Yeah.
And then the season he left,
that it was a madness, yeah.
And then after that, he took off. So the first few years of his professional career, he wasn't even really saying it like that.
He wasn't that guy.
So this was in a short space of time when he's banging the number. And then obviously we know Messi's thing already, bro, because Messi... crazy. In fact, we're talking international, innit? We're not even talking about league.
No.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So these brothers have done that internationally, and in the league they have matched the same intensity in numbers.
Messi's shameless, man.
Why?
Because he's gone to Inter Miami, really just to...
Yeah, he's got a pop up. Yeah, but he went to Saudi. So Messi's like, what? You want me to go to another?
But I didn't think he stooped to them levels of this guy's shamelessness. We all knew that this guy's shameless.
I know he can't. Listen, Messi can't afford to let my boy get too far ahead of him. Because if he does, it's like a niggling thing, isn't it? Like, you know, just a niggling thing. Like, he needs to be in the conversation always, so people don't forget. If he just ghosts and then goes off, it's done.
Yeah. Did you watch the boxing actually?
Who was fighting? No.
Adrian Broner.
Did he lose?
Yeah, he got beat.
Yeah, man, he needs to give up.
Got knocked out, man. He needs to retire, man.
He needs to. His days are done. I don't know why he keeps coming back.
Wants some money.
And he's getting older now as well.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, bro. Like Wilder, like I just thought, your time's done. You had your chance. Tyson Fury, yeah, man, got through the first one. Second and third one, he just beat.
Yeah, Wilder retire, man.
You need to, be healthy and.
Or just go work on your legs or something, man, because you're never gonna win nothing with them matchstick legs.
Nah, not in this lifetime.
Nah, never ever.
Not in this lifetime. So, bro, last question. As we finish, we obviously talked about some of the squads. Didn't really talk about Holland too much.
Nah.
In depth, but we talked about certainly France, Spain.
Yeah.
We talked about England.
They've got a good chance of Holland.
Who do you think? All right, give me. Don't even tell me who's going to win because it's a myth.
Yeah.
Give me the semi-finalists.
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm going to say... I'm not saying it...
Obviously, we won't know, but just give me the four
teams I think that should be... I'm going to go Croatia.
Cool.
I'm going to go Germany, France, and... Ooh, who else would I go for? England.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, not even Spain.
In fact, I'll take England out Spain.
Ooh, it's hard, isn't it? I don't know. And obviously, everything depends on where it lands on the tree. And some of these guys might get each other earlier, so we don't really know.
But that's just off the top of my head.
Yeah, off the top of your head. I'm gonna say I think England are gonna get minimum to the quarters.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for it. I'm going to push it now. I'm going to think they can get to the semis.
They should.
I think there's no reason. Yeah, there's no reason that they can't. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say England in the semis. I expect France to do well. Watch them tank, you know.
Yeah.
I expect France to get to the final.
Not even get out of the group.
And they're not even going to get out of the group.
What about the Italians?
I'm not convinced by this is it. There's always a spanner in the works, but I just don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're good at enough at anything. Before that, when they won the last Euros, defensively they were monsters.
Who do you think is going to be a letdown?
Good question. I'm gonna go with.
You can't say England either.
No, I think they'll do all right. I'm gonna go with. I wouldn't say Holland will be a letdown because I don't think anyone expects Holland to do anything. But I think Germany, bro.
Yeah, I can see it.
I think, and I know they've got a good squad, whatever. I know it's a home nation, but I think sometimes that pressure can be enough.
Yeah.
To tilt you over the edge. There's not enough that when I look at the team, a bit like Borussia Dortmund, you know, like they came close, but it didn't quite happen. And I just feel like I don't look at the team and see enough there that I've not seen from before.
Yeah.
To say, yeah, they're definitely gonna. They're gonna at least get to the last stages.
Yeah,
I feel like there's no standout players. Bayern Munich had such a nightmare, bro. That's just an all-star cast, and they couldn't get it over the line. And I just feel like maybe these boys have been in there too long now, and they don't have the ability to just get it over the line. So I'm going to say Germany are probably going to be my
biggest disappointment.
I'm going to go with England. I'm going to go with France. in the semis. I'm going to go with Italy.
Ooh.
And maybe a Croatia type.
Yeah.
So I think Holland are gonna.
Because there will be somebody who just gets through.
There's always one, bro.
Just how
a surprise package.
How you lot got here, man?
Yeah.
Normally at England's expense.
Yeah, there's gonna be a surprise, and I think England might be the surprise package for some of these other teams, but I think there'll be another surprise package.
Yeah,
and then we'll see.
We will see.
Yes, sir.
So the first game is on Friday.
So close, bro.
Is it Scotland v the Scots?
We've absolutely disrespected the thing, you know. We're not even mentioned Scotland, you know.
Shout out to the other home nation.
Yeah. Andy Robertson and them boy there.
Yeah.
I feel like, again,
Kieran Tierney and that.
You never really know. They could have a really stable and get through, but sometimes I think every nation has to have either a goal scoring midfielder, or a striker.
Just goals.
Shea Adams ain't gonna do. He's not gonna have a great tournament.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and Adam Armstrong, they're just not.
The fact that we've just completely disregarded him.
Yeah.
Tells you everything that you need to know.
I don't think they're good enough in defence. I think they'll be solid. They're not gonna get wiped, but I don't think anyone's gonna get washed. I think everyone's gonna put in a shift.
There's no whipping boys.
Nah.
When you look at these groups and you think, but to be fair, I heard that 3 teams can go through
from each group.
I think so. Yeah.
Mad.
Something weird like that. Like it's only the bottom team that drop out completely,
right.
And then the losers then play the third place teams play each other, like in a playoff or something.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'll need to look properly to see what the new format is.
Yeah.
And then I can discuss that thing there. In fact, hopefully then, because normally they work out what the pathways are and first, second, and da-da-da-da. So in fact, we'll do that.
Do that next time.
We've thrown our initial thoughts. Once we look at the official then we'll say, all right, so with the permutations, this is where it could go. And we'll put our score predictors in.
Yeah, 100%.
Say less.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Like Christmas toys, man.
Gotta see them kids.
Yeah, see the pitney them. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share to your mum, your dad, your auntie Maureen.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man.
No.
That's it, man. Don't remember. I'ma buy you a drink. Oh, I'ma take it home with me. I got money in the bank. Tell me what you think about that. Find you in the crack, like we in the bed, like.
Oh, you cracking it?
We in the bed, like. Wow.
How you are absolute bad man. You are funny as hell. Howie is actually insane.